So today let's look at another problem that's similar to what we did yesterday. We're still working with decimals and fractions, but look at our answer choices for this one. We're clearly being asked to solve this problem using fractions, not decimals. So let's see what we need to do to figure this out. We know we're working with 4 3/8, and we're working with 5 5/10. If we need to get both of these in the same form, then I need to figure out how to write 5 5/10 as a fraction. Well, remember, 5/10 can be written as 5/10. You did this early in the school year when you were doing expanded form, when you wrote decimal places as a fraction. So this is 5 5/10. Now, I also know that 5 5/10 is equal to 5 1/2 because 5 is half of 10. I could say I can divide both parts of this fraction by 5 or divide it by 5/5, and I have 5 1/2. Now, can I solve this problem yet? Well, they're both in the same form, so let's see what we need to do. Mike rode his bike 4 3/8 miles, and Pearl rode her bike 5 5/10 miles, or we have figured out that that's 5 1/2. How many total miles did Mike and Pearl ride? So this asks me a really good question that you guys have been thinking about all year. Do I have the total, or am I looking for the total? Well, in this case, it says how many total miles. So no, I don't have the total. If I need the total, I know I'm either adding or I'm multiplying. And I'm just asked here, how many total miles did Mike and Pearl ride? We're not talking about equal groups. Mike rode a certain number of miles. Pearl rode a different number of miles. We're looking for a total, so we're going to add those together. So we're going to add 4 3/8 plus 5 1/2. And we've been talking about adding fractions with different denominators, and we said we have to have the same denominator before we can do anything else. So I want to start by asking myself, can I use 8? Look at the biggest denominator that I have to work with, and it's an 8. Can I use 8 as my common denominator? If I'm going to be able to use 8, then I must be able to multiply 2, the other denominator, times something to equal 8. And I can multiply 2 times 4. So I'm going to multiply, remember, by a value of 1. This is my value of 1. And it is going to equal 5 4/8. 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8. So 5 1/2 equals 5 4/8. And then remember, I'm still adding 4 3/8 to that. So 3 of something, in this case eighths, plus 4 of something, in this case also eighths, can be added together. 3/8 plus 4/8 is 7/8. 4 plus 5 is 9, and I can look to see, yes, C is my correct answer. I have made sure my answer is in simplest form, and my answer is one of the answer choices, and my answer makes sense. If I think about Mike's number of miles, he rode almost 4 1/2, and if I think about Pearl's number of miles, she rode 5 1/2. If I combine 4 1/2 and 5 1/2, I would be at 10 miles. So I know their combined total should be very close to 10 miles, and C is very close to 10 miles. So even using estimation, I know that my answer makes sense. Great work today.